It's time to pack your bags, put your shades on, get your beach towel ready because your next summer vacation is about to get a whole lot less expensive. I'm talking like save $1,000 less expensive. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, then please do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe buttons down below. Some news just dropped about an incredible best ever offer with JetBlue. And I'm not exaggerating whatsoever. This is the highest welcome offer on these two credit cards in history. So if you live on the West Coast or a major JetBlue hub and you want to get a whole bunch of money in your pocket for your next vacation or upcoming trip, this is the offer for you. So let's take a look at what Barclays and JetBlue decided to do with their two incredible credit card offers, offering you 100,000 TrueBlue points. It's true, you can earn 100,000 TrueBlue points with either the JetBlue Plus card or the JetBlue Business Card. The normal offer on these cards is typically around 40,000 points, and sometimes they'll go up to 50 or even 60 on occasion. But 40 is the standard resting offer, so to speak. So 100,000 on each card is unheard of. Now, the JetBlue Plus card is a personal credit card, and the JetBlue Business Credit Card is, of course, a business credit card. They both have a $99 annual fee, and the offer works like this. There are two different tiers. If you spend $1,000 in the first 90 days of card membership, you'll earn 50,000 TrueBlue points. Then if you continue spending on the card and spend $6,000 in the first 6 months of card membership, you'll earn another 50,000 TrueBlue points for a total of 100,000 points. I'll also point out on the personal JetBlue Plus card, there's also an offer for 0% APR on balance transfers for the first 12 months too. Now, if you're already a little bit familiar with the world of points and miles, you know that the miles and points are not equal to each other. For example, United Airline miles are not equal to American Airline miles, are not equal to Southwest points, etc. They're all worth different values based on how you use them. And so, of course, the natural question is, what are JetBlue TrueBlue points worth? And what is the bonus worth, more importantly? Here's the answer for you. This welcome offer of 100,000 TrueBlue points is worth approximately $1,300 toward JetBlue flights. Now that value is an average value simply because the number of points you need for a specific flight can vary over time, just like the cash rate for a flight can vary based on seasonality, demand, etc. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to say that each TrueBlue point is worth about 1.3 cents per point on average. So with that in mind, let's take a look at how these credit cards actually help you earn points very quickly. For the JetBlue Plus card, you'll be earning 6 points per dollar on JetBlue purchases, 2 points per dollar at restaurants, 2 points per dollar at grocery stores, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. The annual fee on this card is $99. For the perks and benefits, there are quite a few of really good ones for those of you who fly JetBlue at least somewhat frequently. To start, your first checked bag is absolutely free. You'll get 5,000 bonus points each anniversary year, 50% off eligible in-flight purchases, 10% points rebate on award flight redemptions, TrueBlue Mosaic status after spending $50,000 on the card per year, a $100 statement credit after purchasing a vacations package with your card, and there are no foreign transaction fees. So for those of you who do not fly JetBlue, this card makes no sense whatsoever, but for those of you who do fly JetBlue or are loyal to the JetBlue airline brand, then there are a ton of great perks that kind of simulate a light version of elite status that can make your trips a lot more convenient and less expensive. Let's move on to the business version of this card. The JetBlue Business Card earns points at the same rate, 6 points per dollar on JetBlue purchases, double points on both restaurants and groceries, and 1 point per dollar on everything else. The annual fee on this card is also $99. And this next part will be very familiar too, with one small tweak. The perks and benefits of this card are identical to the JetBlue Plus credit card, meaning you'll get that free checked bag, your 5,000 bonus points every year, 50% in-flight discounts, 10% points rebate on your award flight redemptions, elite status after spending $50K, the $100 statement credit for the vacation package, and there is no foreign transaction fees. The difference though is point number 8. You have the option to add employee cards at no extra cost, and if you decide to do so for your company, you can set controls for credit lines, single purchase limits, and cash access. You'll also receive consolidated statements with all expenses in one place, and employees can access their own individual statements online. So if you're a business owner traveling all over the place, or perhaps you have a lot of employees who are traveling consultants or salespeople and the like, then having this ability to have individual statements, consolidated statements, and other business tools can be very beneficial to keep track of all those things. Now, to show you how similar these two cards are to each other, I'll put an image here on the screen, putting them side by side. Very, very helpful to see them like this. You can see that the earning rates for the points are identical, all those same benefits, and the one main difference here is that the employee cards and business features, of course, only come with the business card. Now for a few additional benefits that are not unique to the cards, but are special with the JetBlue TrueBlue program itself. There are no blackout dates on JetBlue operated flights. You can redeem your points for any seat at any time on JetBlue operated flights. Your TrueBlue points do not expire, and you can earn and share your TrueBlue points via the points pooling feature. Now for a few crucial points to keep in mind before you decide to submit an application for either of these cards. Regarding that free first checked bag benefit, it is for the primary card member and up to 3 travel companions on the same reservation. It must be a JetBlue operated flight, meaning code share flights that are not operated by JetBlue will be ineligible for this benefit. Also, the ticket purchase or purchases must be made with the JetBlue Plus or JetBlue Business Card, and the card member's TrueBlue membership account number must be entered at the time of booking. Make sure that you check the box for all of those requisites so that way you do not miss out on this benefit. It can save you a lot of money on round-trip flights, especially if you fly multiple times per year, and even more so with other people too. The JetBlue Business Card will not appear on your personal credit report. Now that's really important to know because especially if you have a lot of cards that you've opened up in a short period of time, you're probably aware of the Chase 524 rule, meaning Chase will not approve you for any of their credit cards if you've opened up 5 or more credit cards with any bank that appear on your credit report within the last 24 months. So if you want to get under 524 so that way you'll be eligible to apply for more Chase cards, having business cards be your new focus going forward, at least for a while, is great because it will not add to your 524 count. In other words, Chase will not count that against their 524 rule because they won't even know you opened it. Both of these credit cards are issued by Barclays Bank, and for the sign-up bonus eligibility language, you want to be aware of these terms here. It says you may not be eligible for this offer if you currently have or previously had an account with us in this program, referring to the JetBlue TrueBlue program. Now the key here is you may not be eligible. It's pretty soft, vague language. So if you have the JetBlue card currently, or if you've had it in the past, you may not be eligible to apply again and get a new card bonus. It is not a hard rule. It is pretty soft language, but they just include that in the terms because if for any reason they decide to deny you based on previous history, perhaps you've opened up the card and closed it multiple times, they do have every right to not approve you again going forward. So don't be alarmed or back off just because that language is in there. Unlike American Express, which really has firm language, it is possible to get this card and the bonus again if you've had it in the past, but there's no guarantee. But for all you first timers out there who have not had this card in the past, then it is game on. A couple more points here to wrap this up. It's best to wait 6+ months between Barclays applications, and Barclays does have a 624 rule similar to the Chase 524 rule, meaning they may not approve you for their cards if you've opened up 6 or more credit cards in the past 24 months. This is a soft rule. It may not apply to co-branded cards like the JetBlue cards, but it's good to be aware of this. So to recap those last couple points here, Barclays does not like to see people applying for a lot of their cards in a short period of time. Spacing them out by about 6 months or no more than 2 cards per year will put the odds of approval much more in your favor. And regarding that 624 rule, unlike Chase's 524 rule, which is very hard and set in stone, this rule seemed to be pretty hard set for the Arrival Plus card, which is no longer open to new applicants. But for all their other cards, the 624 rule is a pretty soft rule. I wouldn't worry about it too much. But just keep that in mind. It's best to not have opened a lot of cards before applying with Barclays. Now, this is a limited time offer. In fact, it's the best offer of all time for the JetBlue credit cards. You'll definitely want to apply now if you fly JetBlue, want around $1,300 toward JetBlue flights, and if you value JetBlue perks or elite status. So take a look at your travel schedule for the next 1 to 2 years. Are you doing any big family events, some weekend getaways? What's your situation like? And also, are there JetBlue hubs near where you live? If JetBlue does serve your local area airports and this is a good fit for you based on your travel schedules and your habits, get this card now. As I make this video at the end of October, I have no idea how long this offer will last or when it will expire. I'm sure that will be announced at some point, but until then, I wouldn't really risk it if this could give you extreme value in your wallet. If you enjoyed this video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of more people by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Do you plan on getting either of these two cards before the 100,000 point bonus offer goes away? Tell me in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in future videos, and until then, remember, you are great.